Live, local, late breaking. WVTM 13 News at 5 starts now.
And it is 5 o'clock on your Sunday afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jarvis Robertson. Here's a look at some of the top stories we are working on for you this afternoon. First up, the city of Hoover, residents coming together to rally against a new development here where they say it's going to be problematic for their neighborhoods. And in the city of Tuscaloosa, a new resort coming to the area from Sports Illustrated. Hear from city leaders why they say this is going to be very good for their area. And climate change goals coming under scrutiny once again. Hear the harsh warning from world leaders. But before we get to those top stories, I want to give you a live look outside right now from our Children's of Alabama sky cam. It is 85 degrees in the Magic City, a little bit warmer than it's been earlier in the week, but still not sweltering hot. Meteorologist Adrian Castellano here with us. Adrian, hopefully it's going to stay dry.
Yeah,
and get cooler.
You're wanting the cool weather. You didn't get it today. Hard to believe we got 90 degrees in Birmingham this afternoon, 92 in Tuscaloosa. It was a comfortable start to the morning.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it did not feel like 90,
yes,
but it was hot though.
Exactly. All right, let's take a look outside right now. Temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. Dry air allows those temperatures to really increase with the sunshine in the afternoon. That's why we had such a big range in temperatures from the morning and into the afternoon. Still a very warm 88 degrees in Tuscaloosa. Outdoor plans this evening, things will be okay. It will remain pretty mild. Clouds increasing later on tonight, 72 at 9 down to 69 degrees at 11 p.m. We take a look back to the west. There are even a few sprinkles across portions of Mississippi, but certainly more cloud cover that way, and that's going to head our way. Over the coming days, rain chances increasing for us in central Alabama. Now, it's not going to be a lot of rain, not a washout, nothing like that, but certainly chances for some showers in our forecast. And it's going to begin as early as tonight and maybe tomorrow morning across portions of West Alabama. We'll call it scattered coverage of showers, maybe a few thunderstorms heading into tomorrow afternoon. This model may be overdoing it just a bit, but certainly some chance for rain in the forecast, not only tomorrow, but through the next several days. And we'll talk all about that in a few minutes. Jarvis.
Adrian, thanks. A new development planned in Hoover's Preserve and Moss Rock neighborhoods, that is causing residents to fight against the project. WVTM 13's Gladys Bautista joins us live in Hoover right now at the Village Green neighborhood with more details on what they have to say. Hey, Gladys.
Hey Jarvis, well, just take a look up behind me. There are more than 36 people here really showing their support for not bringing that proposed development to this neighborhood. I'm here with Christine Bodoff. And Christine, talk to me about this proposed development and what you hope all these people show to the developers.
Well, we're all here to preserve this beautiful community known as the Preserve. We are here to protect this green space and to say no to Capstone and the proposal for almost 300 apartments, some of them built right here on this beautiful green space that we all cherish. The proposal is also calling for a hotel and a parking deck to sustain almost 1,000 cars and a little bit of retail, and this is just not the place for it. This is a 2-lane road, and they're literally trying to sandwich this in between all of these beautiful homes and a nature preserve on a 2-lane road. And we are all here just to say no to it and to support one another and to make sure that everybody in the city of Hoover knows that we are not going to fall asleep on this. We are going to fight this tooth and nail. This is not the right neighborhood for this.
Did you expect to see as many people as you see out here today?
I did. I knew what the support looked like. I knew that we are united in this, and we are stronger than ever, and we're just going to keep growing and keep getting stronger. And yeah, I did expect to see this. This is a one-of-a-kind neighborhood, and we'd like to keep it. We'd like to preserve the integrity of this place.
Okay. All right, Christine, thank you very much, Jarvis. We're going to have much more about what's going on here today and more about that proposed development tonight at 10. For now, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Gladys Bautista live for us in Hoover. Thank you. Investigators still need your help finding a missing woman out of Anniston. Take a look at your screen. This is Katrina Phillips. She's been missing for a week now and was last seen in Anniston near West 31st Street, that is. If you know any information about where she is, you are asked to call the Anniston Police Department at the number on your screen right now, 256-238-1800. In St. Clair County, a man now out on bond for sex abuse charges of a minor. Deputies say Miguel Madrigal was booked and released yesterday afternoon. Now, his bond was posted at $30,000. An investigation continues after a woman was hit and killed last night in Etowah County. Now, according to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, 33-year-old Katie Caudle was in the road on Highway 132 in Altoona. Now, she died on the scene after being hit by a 2012 Jeep Wrangler just after 7 p.m. In Tuscaloosa County, a teen is dead after their car crashed into a ditch. Aaliyah officials tell us the 17-year-old was driving a 2005 Nissan Maxima on Highway 69 last night before 10:30 when it all happened. Authorities say the teen was not wearing a seatbelt. The teen was taken to the hospital for treatment where they later died. The crash does remain under investigation. Well, if you plan on driving down I-65 South, you might want to listen up for these lane closures. After 8 p.m. tonight, the inside lane between exit 238 near Alabaster and exit 234 in Shelby County will be closed. The lanes will reopen tomorrow morning at 6. The Department of Transportation asks that drivers use extreme caution or consider a different route. Well, Sports Illustrated Resorts and the Travel Leisure Company are teaming up, bringing sports-themed resorts to college towns. WVTM 13's Emma Owens in Tuscaloosa, where the first resort is expected to be.
That's right. According to Travel and Leisure, the first college town resort will be located here, just over the Black Warrior River near the University of Alabama's campus. The company says each resort is expected to have a hotel, vacation club, and residential condos. Jimmy Hart, Vice President of Marketing and Communications at Visit Tuscaloosa, says he thinks this addition will benefit the Druid City and its guests.
There are sports fans that see Tuscaloosa as a destination year-round. So having a place for them to stay and enjoy themselves that's going to be 365, just like the activity in the city, is going to be a real bonus.
Fans will have to wait a couple years before this new vision becomes a reality. Travel and Leisure says this resort is expected to open in late 2025. Coming up at 10, we hear from Councilman Norman Crow. He talks about the potential impact this could have on the game day experience. In Tuscaloosa, Emma Owen, WVTM 13.
Well, the world's biggest polluters, including the United States, are under pressure to curb climate change a little bit faster. This weekend is the 4th anniversary of youth activist Greta Thunberg's speech to the United Nations.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you!
Washington correspondent Jackie DeFusco recaps this year's meeting of global leaders.
A harsh warning from the head of the United Nations, who said, quote, "Humanity has opened the gate of hell." He says that the window for reaching global climate goals is rapidly narrowing. A call to action from climate protesters after a summer of extreme heat, wildfires, and floods.
These snapshots tell an urgent story of what awaits us if we fail to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels.
Those comments from President Joe Biden kicking off the United Nations General Assembly last week. The UN Secretary General calling on major carbon polluters to cut emissions faster. He wants developed countries to reach net zero as close as possible to 2040 to limit the rise in global temperatures to 1.5 degrees.
We must make up time lost to foot dragging, arm twisting, and the naked greed of entrenched interests raking in billions from fossil fuels.
But heads of state from the world's biggest emitters, including the United States, skipped the event focused on climate change. And Britain's prime minister now slowing down his country's ban on new gas car sales.
When our share of global emissions is less than 1%, how can it be right that British citizens are now being told to sacrifice even more than others?
Economic tension as wealthy nations are under pressure to increase financial support to help poorer countries deal with climate change.
Most of the new pollution and greenhouse gases that's going to come out is going to come from these developing countries if we don't get them on the right path to renewable energy.
Last week's summit set the stage for annual United Nations climate talks known as COP, set for later this year, where we may potentially see some more tangible commitment from world leaders. Now, notably, that will be held in the United Arab Emirates, a major oil producer. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jackie DeFusco.
Meanwhile, the White House has announced some new actions on climate change this week. The Biden administration launched the American Climate Corps to train the next generation for clean energy jobs. Well, time is running out to stop a possible government shutdown. Most lawmakers were sent home this weekend, days away from the September 30th deadline to pass a spending deal. Now, the House could vote on 4 separate spending bills as early as Tuesday. A bipartisan group called the Problem Solvers Caucus is simultaneously working towards another solution in the House, a short-term spending package to bridge the funding gap while lawmakers work on a larger deal. The Senate is pushing for a similar approach. President Biden says much is at stake.
A government shutdown could impact everything from food safety to cancer research to Head Start programs for children. Funding the government is one of those basic responsibilities of Congress.
A possible compromise partly hinges on the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's ability to rally Republicans as a handful of hardliners threaten to reject a bipartisan deal and oust McCarthy from his leadership role. Well, it's not too late to join us and fight against hunger. WVTM 13 partners with Enterprise Rent-A-Car and the Community Food Bank of Central Alabama to collect food donations in our area. Now, you can click or scan the QR code on your screen for all information. WVTM 13's Rick Carley will be at the Bestman location Monday morning starting at 5 o'clock. You can stop by and help our neighbors in need. Up next on WVTM 13 News at 5 this Sunday, the border crisis with no end in sight as thousands continue to cross the U.S.-Mexico border. What officials have to say. Plus, what led to a deadly crash involving a train and SUV in Florida? Stay with us. You're watching WVTM 13 News. We send you to break with another live look from the WVTM 13 Skycam this time. 85 degrees in the Magic City. We are live, local, and late breaking for you.